everyone, how are you guys all doing today? My name is Mirko and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. So in today's video guys, I'm going to talk to you and give you guys some crucial tips on how to deal with spawn trapping when you are going against a party in Black Ops 4. We're going to cover 3 crucial steps in order for you to do well when you're going against a party, and this gameplay you guys have seen it in the background isn't one of my good gameplays. This is actually a really good example because in this game we're going against a party of 5 and they're completely spawn trapping us on this map, and it's really hard to get out of this spawn trap. There is only so much you can do, but these tips will definitely help you improve. Now, I just want to say, if you're watching this video and you're not new to the channel, first of all I'd like to say welcome, and second of all I'd like to say if you're not subscribed, be sure you're subscribing before leaving the video so you don't miss out on any of these future Black Ops 4 tips. Now that out of the way, let's jump into the first step on how to deal with spawn trapping. So the first step I want to talk to you guys about, now this is actually a really crucial step and you might not think it, but honestly I'm the same. I really do this a lot, and you just need to accept the fact that you're getting spawn trapped. Now a lot of people, what they do is they don't accept it, they get annoyed and they keep going out and they keep getting shot and they just keep repeating the same thing and they keep getting loads of deaths and they keep getting even more annoyed because they're getting more deaths, and it's just a complete cycle. They're not accepting the fact that they're getting spawn trapped and they're going against a team on the other side. They just need to start accepting it, and then they can start changing their playstyle in order to deal with spawn trapping better. So once you accept the fact that you're being spawn trapped or you're being held to one side really heavily and you can't get out of it, then that's when you move on to the second step, which is changing your play style. Now for example, I'm a really aggressive player. I like to play aggressive in Black Ops 4, but if I'm being spawn trapped, I know I can't really do that. So the best way in order for you to deal with this is go to the closest cover you can get to when you just spawned in, and when you get to that cover then you just wait for people that are on head glitch spots, and you just stay put and you wait for people to come to you. Once you've picked off about 2, maybe 3 enemies if you're lucky, then you can move forwards and hopefully get out of the spawn trap. As you can see in this example, I'm staying in one area, and as soon as I pick a few people off I then push forward because I know they're not going to be there and I know they're going to be spawning on the complete other side of the map, and that's your time to go guys. As soon as you manage to pick off 1 or 2 people, that's when you can get out of the spawn trap and hopefully not get spawn trapped again. If you do get spawn trapped again, then just repeat the same thing. You know, when you spawn in, go to the closest cover and just stay put, because 1, if you're on a head glitch spot, that increases the chances of you winning a gunfight, and 2, by doing this you're not just going to keep increasing the number of deaths you're having in that game, because if you just run out in the open you're going to keep dying, and that's what the enemy team wants. When they're spawn trapping you, they want you to keep running out so they can keep getting kills, and you don't want them getting score streaks and all of that stuff because that's just going to make things worse. So what you want to do is you want to just stay put and you just want to look out for enemies, you know, whether they're in like a good cover spot, and once you get a kill or 2, or even if you see teammates picking up a few kills, that's when you can start pushing more forwards, because teammates play a vital part as well. You want to make sure you're seeing if your teammates are picking off enemies as well, because that's also a crucial part to it. Now you might necessarily not win the game, but you definitely can get a good KD ratio and you can stop the enemies from doing well, and for me that's a win anyway. So once you've accepted that you're being spawn trapped and you play quite passively and you've got cover and you've picked up a few enemies, your team are then pushed out of their spawn. What do you do after that in order for you to not get spawn trapped again? Well, this is where you need to play smart and you need to play quite defensively. When you're in the mid map and towards the centre, or probably be in domination, you want to make sure that, you know, you're sort of going forward and back in one area and you're not rushing, you're not playing aggressive, because if you play aggressive you're just going to end up getting killed again, because bearing in mind, if it's a party they're going to be communicating with each other, and once you die they could then get you in spawn trapped quicker than you know it. So you want to make sure you're staying put, not camping necessarily, but more just going forward and back in one area, and just make sure that you're doing everything you can to not die in that situation. Now there's nothing more satisfying than going against a party of 5 that are trying to spawn trap, that are trying to absolutely dominate, but they can't dominate because of you. You are the person that's stopping them from getting their score streaks, and you are ruining their game for them, and that's why I like playing against people that try and spawn trap. A lot of people would leave during the game, and especially on maps like Nuketown, when you're getting spawn trapped it's almost impossible to escape it. But honestly guys, there are ways. I mean, especially Nuketown, when you spawn right at the back, it's not worth going out of the gates. It's worth just staying back and waiting for the enemies to poke out rather than them waiting for you to poke out. But a lot of people would leave the match if they were going against a party that's spawn trapping, but I actually like the challenge. Don't get me wrong, I do rage quite a lot, but I really enjoy the challenge of trying to get out of the spawn trap and trying to actually do well for my team and stop them from getting score streaks and having a really awesome game. So yeah, I hope you guys have listened to these tips carefully. They'll definitely help you out, and the next time you're being pushed or spawn trapped by a party in Black Ops 4, remember to keep to these tips and remember these when you're playing in game, and don't get frustrated, be patient, stay back in your spawn, and I can guarantee you will eventually get out of your spawn if you play smart, you play safe, and you've got cover. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys have learned something new. If you did enjoy this video, definitely drop a like down below. I'm going to catch all of you guys out in another Black Ops 4 video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.